Hello, everybody. It is I, Jason Darkheart, OG, Disciple of Destruction, a mental mastermind, Captain of Carnage, a black belt in verbal self-defense, and way too many more titles to name here. Here, coming to you from Darkheart's domain to explain my attempt at making the most interactive stream on the face of the planet, let alone Twitch, and that is using a game called Cranial Storm. Now, I want this game to be easy to get into so that people start playing it immediately, but I also want it to be nuanced and layered enough so that people keep finding new things about it to play and new aspects about it that they didn't even know existed. Essentially, it revolves around my channel's currency, which I call prestige. And prestige is used to move from one mark in my channel to the next. Different ranks have the ability to issue different challenges and do different commands and do other things. There's a lot of things that you can do here using Cranial Storm. Again, I'm trying to make this the most interactive stream on the planet. So essentially, it's going to revolve around the ranking system, which is what Prestige allows you to move up in. Now, when you first come onto my channel, you are unranked because you have no prestige. If you gain more than 10,000 prestige, then you will move into the 5th circle. If you gain more than 100,000 prestige, you will move into the 4th circle. If you gain more than, a million prestige, then you will be in the 3rd circle. 10 million for the 2nd circle, 100 million for the inner circle, and once you reach the core, you will have 1 billion or more prestige. Now, if you happen to make a bet and fall below 1 billion prestige and you're in the core, then you will move back down into the inner circle. So just keep that in mind. These ranks are dynamic. They're not attained. So just keep that in mind, everybody. But you might ask yourself, why is my rank in Cranial Storm important at all? And as I said earlier, it allows you to play different challenges. Different challenges allow you to earn prestige at different rates. The higher into the circle, or I guess maybe I should say the deeper into the circle you get, the more complex commands you can run, which will be obviously higher payouts. For instance, if you were to run a trigger string in the inner circle, meaning that the command that you had to run required you to be the inner circle to complete that trigger string, then you would earn, I believe it's 12 million prestige. So it's quite a bit for just one thing. It would probably take you 2, maybe 3 days to do that, but it's, not that big of a deal because it wouldn't be like 2-3 days of continuous watching. You would need to jump on, run the trigger, and then, go on your merry way if you wanted to. After you've run the whole thing, then I'll go ahead and reward you. That, however, is a very complicated way to earn prestige. And I've got a whole tutorial set up for those types of things. I'm going to stick with the basics here. The easiest way to earn prestige is just by watching. For every 5 minutes that you share my ill-planned moves, my genius maneuvers, my missteps, my flawless executions, my misfortunes, and triumphs, you will earn 50 prestige. Being active is rewarded here, so if you get involved, you're going to earn 5 prestige for every time you talk, every time you vote in a poll, every time you make a bet. Bammo, 5 prestige. Following me on Twitch will be rewarded with 5,000 prestige. So just by following me, you make it from the outer circle to halfway to the 5th circle in about 5 seconds. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll be given another gift of 5,000 prestige. So right there, bammo, you're in the 5th circle. You've been on my channel for 30 seconds now. Congratulations. If you're a fellow streamer, every raid and host to my channel will be If you're a fellow streamer, every raid to my channel will be rewarded with 500 prestige, as will every host. A brainstorm, which is a random gift of prestige, will be handed out at least once a day. Could be as much as 25,000 or more. We'll just have to see how things go in the future, everybody. I could get very, very generous. Subscribing is the last of the really easy ways to earn prestige in the channel. And if you subscribe, you're going to be given 10,000 prestige immediately. So if you followed me and then subscribed to me, you already have 15,000 prestige and you're well on your way to fourth circle. If you're a level 2 subscriber, that's an additional 20,000 prestige. And if you're a level 3 subscriber, that's an additional 30,000 prestige. Now that I've kind of gone through the basics of the prestige and the ranking system, I'm going to go ahead and move on to another tutorial that's going to deal with betting and challenges. So I hope you watch that one too.